Hello Capricorn, welcome to your reading for February 2026, and as always it's going to be general, so please take the bits that resonate and leave the rest for someone else. And we're going to welcome in now the archangels, ascended masters, light beings, spirit guides, any animal spirit guides you might have, or ancestral guides, and also dragon guides are helping us at this time as well. Always grateful for their love and support, and really appreciate everything they've done for us over the years. Okay. Capricorn, it's the first card. The Star. None other than the Star. This is sort of what you're doing at the moment. You're really tuning into your heart space and what you're, truly desiring. Perhaps you're settling on a purpose or a mission for your life. It's feeling very spiritual and aligned for you. Let's see what else is going to come out with that. Wow, I'm going to take the Ten of Wands off the top of that, and at the same time, there's something that you're working really hard on, or you have been working hard on, and maybe it's coming to an end. Okay, maybe there's a conclusion to something in your life, and yeah, that can be a positive thing. It's looking like maybe you've been going through some healing, and maybe you're going to, move on to the next phase of your life pretty soon. Let's see if there might be some underlying themes here for you, Capricorn. If that resonates. I mean, yeah. There could be different ways that you would interpret those cards, and please, go with your own intuition as well. Okay, we have two flipped up, face up here, and Hangman and Seven of Wands. So the underlying theme here is that you are going through a process of surrendering into an aspect of yourself, and you're going through, I guess, it seems that you're kind of aware of this, given that you have the Star here, because that is also in alignment with you. And there are things probably in your life that you are having to navigate, or kind of put up little boundaries and go, well, I'm not kind of quite doing that so much anymore, and I'm going to be doing more of this. And maybe there are people that you need to be sort of setting boundaries with. But it could also be that you're just making a really strong commitment to yourself, and you're just going, look, I just need time to surrender in, just feel what it is I'm feeling, and kind of really identify my own soul alignments is what you could be saying to yourself. And because the Hangman is definitely an enlightening energy, so you are taking time out for the purposes of fine-tuning and fine-honing what you are doing in your life. Okay. Perhaps it's more love or more meaning you're looking to bring into your life, or something else, maybe more abundance generally overall. Let's see what's happened recently here. And meditation could definitely be something you're doing there, given that Seven of Wands person there is meditating. Wow, yeah. Ten of Cups. So emotional fulfillment, I think, is what you are contemplating. So you're probably looking for more love and emotional fulfillment in your life, whether that's going to come from expressing your creativity, from relationships, or utilizing your intuition and your spiritual connection. Okay, because there's lots of things that can give us emotional fulfillment. And wow, interesting. So this is a healing process that you're going through here, Capricorn. Yeah, so there's something that I think maybe you've realized that on the emotional front, or emotionally, maybe things have been lacking for you, and you are now moving into a phase where that's not going to be the case. Okay, you're going to be really allowing yourself to acknowledge your emotions as well. Let's see what you're hoping for in the future. And sometimes, life just gives us, can give us a bad deal for a phase, or for whatever reason. And and we just need to go through this process of healing sometimes. And here you have the Nine of Wands. So I think you're hoping to kind of, you know, protect what you've worked so hard to achieve. You have the Ten of Wands there, so, you know, you've been working, and it's like there's probably, but, you know, sometimes the Nine of Wands can be, there has an element of stuckness about the Nine of Wands. It's almost like that person is sort of bound by those wands. Oh, we actually had the Knight of Swords flip, and I didn't even know. And here it is in my face now. So, you know, there could be an element of feeling a little bit stuck in something here. But the Knight of Swords is coming in with very active questioning, communication, you know, using your mind, using your intellect here to, I guess, in some ways unpack this energy. If you're feeling a bit battle weary here, Capricorn, you know, this Knight of Swords is really coming in to say, well, you know, we need to apply some new input, a different element into this situation here. So maybe you're hoping for, to get, I think maybe you're hoping for some more information, maybe you're hoping for some more insights. You could also be looking to have a holiday or take a break, given that the nights are sometimes about travel, and you are looking like maybe you need a break, possibly, if that resonates. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense given that Nine of Wands and your Ten of Wands that you are, you know, the underlying thing here is for you to surrender a little more. Okay, surrender to what you feel you need emotionally. The Nine of Wands is sort of a little bit about, you know, responsibilities, fulfilling responsibilities. So maybe, you know, this is now about a phase where you're going to be listening to your own needs more than you have in the past, possibly. Okay. Let's have a look at some possible outcomes. Wow, Ace of Wands. So this is boom. Once again, that fire wand energy, but it's a new beginning. So a possible outcome from this, Capricorn, is that I feel that Spirit's saying you are very deserving. You've been working hard and, you know, taking care of your bases. And it's almost time for you to, you know, do something new or embark on a spiritual. Actually, the aces are very creative and spiritual. So maybe it's, you know, your creativity. There's something new you're going to be doing with that. Let's see what else is coming up with that ace. Thanks, Spirit. Well, these... it's a tight shuffle. Maybe you are hanging on to things. Wow, okay. None other than Spirit saying, well, you know, you might want to look at your options. Okay. It might be time to, if you want you and your hangman here, just surrendering and just like meditating on some options. Okay, with regard to a new path, how you're going to manifest your creativity, your spirituality. This is going to be some challenges as well. Six of Swords. Yeah, you may have challenges moving away from what it is you have been doing. But yeah, you may have challenges kind of moving away from something that is going to lighten the mood for you. I mean, these energies here are, you know, these energies here are fairly hefty. So they're fairly intense, and they could be draining your energy at times. We're going to get some spirit guidance as well. So Six of Swords is really, you know, about moving into those calm states, moving into your Hanged Man. But just remember, you know, this Hanged Man and this carving out time for your surrender time is something that's undercurrent. So it might be more a subconscious kind of feeling that you have. You may or may not be acting on that at this time. So there could be things blocking that a little bit. And, you know, this is about allowing yourself that time and space to move into the peaceful state, Six of Swords. Okay, and to also have, and to move into some joy here, we have Six of Cups. This is inner child. It could be about reigniting an interest in something that you love to do as a child. Okay, and that can bring a lot of peace and balance and harmony into life generally as well. Let's get some spirit guidance for you, Capricorn. You are an earth sign, and you're also, you know, you're really great at taking those steps. You're pretty good at mastering the physical realm, okay? I feel like you have a great foundation here upon which you can build and move into something a little more spiritual for yourself, if that's something you're looking at. Okay. Right, that was definitely a flip. The Mighty Oak, okay, the Tower. So Spirit's saying, yeah, there might be something that comes into your radar that prompts a change, that prompts this being like, okay, I'm going into meditation time, I'm going into, you know, contemplate my soul, a different kind of, maybe a higher frequency way of being, okay. Well, that one just popped out as well. I usually get 3 cards for Spirit Guidance. Here with the beautiful Page of Cups. Yeah, and what's coming in is this beautiful Kuan Yin energy of love, and Cups, you know, Page, very childlike, creative, intuitive, spiritual energy that's going to flow in, you know, as well. Page of Cups is kind of like the Six of Cups energy, though not as nostalgic, but it's a very present energy with your creativity and your spirituality, okay, that Page of Cups. And the element of water is probably going to be of assistance to you, Capricorn. Because we also have the Queen of Cups that's just jumped out here. Queen of Cups, so paying attention to your emotions, your intuitive hits, your feelings, okay, your emotions, and your spirituality. And I feel that's what you're going to be sort of surrendering into here more with the Hanged Man once you feel into that energy more, because you are, you know, something recently has happened that's really sparked your desire, I think, to move towards this Ten of Cups, this emotional fulfillment for yourself, okay. And yeah, I feel this is a really great reading for you, Capricorn. Let's have a look at the bottom of the decks quickly as well. The Empress, yeah, abundance coming in. Okay, and this is the Empress. Really abundant, earth connected, which you are. You're very grounded, Capricorn, which is a great thing. You also have this slow change, rebirth, so that's definitely in alignment with what we've been saying, especially with your Star and your Hangman energy there. You are going through a change, and you're probably sensing that, okay, a change of sorts. Here we have the Knight of Swords. So this is, yeah, getting active, getting, you know, unpacking things, I guess getting curious and using your intellect, okay? Maybe getting some information that you need. Maybe you're going to be learning some new things. Actually, you've doubled up on the Knight here, Knight of Swords. Okay, so that's confirmation of that energy coming in. So it's saying get curious there, Capricorn. And here we have also the High Priestess. So this is about you tuning into intuition, which we did mention here with the Queen of Cups. Okay, kind of similar energy, but your inner knowing with the High Priestess, and also with being able to take time. And sometimes you may need to wait for things. So if you're waiting for your Ten of Wands to wrap up and to kind of sort through what's going on with your Nine of Wands here, with your, you know, fatigue and exhaustion and things like that, if you're experiencing that, you know, you might need to let a little bit of time go by. This is about wisdom, knowing what and when the timing is right, okay? Yeah. So I hope that has been helpful, Capricorn. I think we will wrap it up there. But I think you're going through a change and you are kind of navigating things. But yeah, it seems your higher self is kind of gently urging you towards, you know, going within a little more. And, you know, this is your aim here. You're really your heart's desire, your beautiful soul purpose coming through. So yeah, let's wrap it up there. Have a great week, an awesome day as well, and I'll see you again soon.